Welcome friends to a short but sweet Christmas at Disneyland vlog. This is going to be just a simple day trip. We're taking the hour-long drive up in the morning, parking at Mickey and Friends, and then heading into Disneyland Park for the day. We are having our 10-month-old daughter with us, my husband and me, and we are here for a great time. We just went here for a couple-day trip where we actually stayed at the Grand Californian. I'll link that vlog here for you guys. And this trip is kind of to just use an extra day we had on our ticket and also hit up any attractions we missed from our other trip. Okay, good morning. We're in Disneyland. Christian's going to the bathroom really fast, and I think we're going to try to get onto Small World. But before we do Small World, I think we're going to start over at the Jolly Holiday Bakery with a little bit of breakfast, some food. Yeah. It's kind of chilly, and the tram ride was actually super easy, surprisingly, and we're here to have a good time. So far on our to-do list, I definitely want to ride Space Mountain because we missed that in our last Disney vlog, and then also I want to get, what's it called? A corn dog. Corn dog was the best thing I had on my last trip, and I definitely want to repeat it this time. Do you want to do anything? Maddie has stolen my ears, and we're waiting at the Jolly Holiday Bakery for Christian to go order our food. We grabbed a table, and it's a perfect Disney day already. Now, Disney with a baby is a complete joy and also has its challenging moments like you would expect. A lot of things in Disney involve a little bit of waiting, which is why tag teaming, having both parents around, or at least outnumbering the children, is definitely helpful, and it definitely helped us on this day. But Christian brought back some egg and cheese and bacon croissants, and of course a Mickey gingerbread. We tucked that away to have for later, and then we headed straight back to Small World. This was closed on our last trip while they prepped it for the holiday overlay, so we took a little morning stroll through Fantasyland and ended up on this little boat tour. We actually had Genie Plus for this day and booked a lightning lane for this ride, but right at Park Open, it did not have a wait at all. There was no wait for either line. So we hopped right on, and Madeline loved this ride. Well, Christian will argue that she has no idea what's going on, and that's kind of true, but she was looking around and taking it all in and very amused by it, at least. So that was a big one in my book. The only thing is she got a little bit antsy being held for so long. She's a crawling baby, and so she wants to be all over the ground. So this is actually the only ride that we took her on. All the other rides we just did rider swap, switching off between Christian and me riding, and then letting her explore as much as possible without letting her eat dirt off the ground, which was an extreme challenge. So after that, we grabbed some lightning lanes for Space Mountain. Like I already said, this was like the top must-do ride I wanted to ride. I hadn't ridden it before, and so we grabbed a lightning lane for this, and then I went ahead and rode it. And I'll let you know my feelings about it a little later on. It was fun, it was a good time, but I think I like Disney World a little bit better. After we both took a turn riding this, we headed over to Starbucks, and then Christian pushed Madeline around in a stroller to get her to fall asleep and take a nap. And this is where it definitely helps to have two parents. One person can wait in a line where a baby would not have been happy, and the other one can squeeze in that stroller nap. Okay, we've had a little coffee recharge. We've actually been watching, oh, this lighting is terrible. Okay, hopefully that's better. We were hanging out in the hub where like the castle is and all that stuff because they're filming the Christmas special today. So we were looking at who like the celebrities were. And I think the like bigger names are gonna be over in Orlando. So we didn't recognize anybody gonna be at the Disneyland version. So we came back over to Star Wars Land. I think we're gonna try to run Smuggler's Run. It's a little tricky because we have to switch off with someone watching Madeline. And she's still snoozing away. But I think we're going to try to do that. I think Christian will go first. He's in the bathroom right now. I just went to the bathroom here. And then we also have a Genie Plus reservation for $12.55 at Indiana Jones, which we haven't done before, so I think that will be a fun surprise. Well, not surprise. A new experience for us. And then I think we're also going to grab lunch for some corn dogs. It's been a really fun day though. Space Mountain was like my #1 ride I want to do. Like we did not do that on our last trip, and it was okay. It was fun, but it was not as good as Disneyland World. I think I'm still like a Disney World stan in that sense, although I'm kind of swayed a little bit towards Disneyland as like the park overall. I think I might enjoy this park more than Magic Kingdom, but it also just might be because it's all brand new to me. Now, we've only been to Disneyland a couple of times now, but I think that Star Wars Land is probably where we've spent the majority of our time. Christian's most excited by it, and it also has some great rides and a lot of open space. Lots of places for you to rock your baby in a stroller or let them run around and crawl around and explore. And you'll see pretty soon we actually got a little visit by R2-D2. When I was getting out of this ride, Christian had Madeline, of course, and he was rolling on out to greet all of the guests over here in Star Wars Land. Next up, we grabbed some mobile orders for a corn dog and then some snacks at Bengal Barbecue. And while we waited for that to get ready, we hopped in line with our Genie Plus reservation for the Indiana Jones roller coaster. We had no idea what to expect, and I kind of hated that I had to ride this separately from Christian. It's a little bit dark, a little bit spooky, so I got off that. Christian took his turn, and then I picked up all of our food. I got us a pickle, 2 different meat skewers, and then a tiger tail. We ate all of that and then headed over to get our corn dog mobile order. And yes, we are super healthy on this trip, and Madeline was absolutely loving the pickle. Now, this part of the day, it was like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and on our last trip, we had a hotel a very short walk away, and it was so nice to be able to go back for the afternoon and recharge there, but we didn't have that luxury here, so instead we decided to call it a day. Madeline was done with it. We were getting tired and needed to rest. So after a short walk into downtown Disney to grab a treat to enjoy that night at home, we got on the tram, got in our car, and ended our trip. Thanks for following along, guys. I'll see you guys next time.